Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to another Tea Time Tuesday with your host, Sean Catfish Wilson. And Cosmo really likes my singing bowl. Alright, let's get things adjusted here. All right. So for today's tea, we have that's hot. The Full Circle Market Earl Grey black tea and Bigelow Mint Melody. And as you can see, we're going to be tying up a fly too. So, I talked about my last tea time on how you can at home make your own tea blend, your own customized tea blends. This one is the Earl Grey with the Mint Melody, two different brands, but that doesn't matter. I have tried this with the Bigelow brand Earl Grey and the Bigelow and the Mint Melody from Bigelow, and it is pretty good. So I'm kind of curious to see how it is with the Full Circle Market Earl Grey, or I would say Earl Grey in quotations. Because in my opinion, it really didn't taste like an Earl Grey. And it does have a really good smell. Thank you for the like. What are you doing? Gotta find something to chew up, huh? Well, I got Cosmo at my feet. He's wanting to be petted. So I'm gonna sit here and pet him while I let my tea steep. And so, what we're gonna be tying today on this live is something like this. I call them tube minnows. I don't know if anybody else actually ties on tube jig heads. I like to experiment. So, but alright, I think this tea's steeped for about 3 minutes. And for those of you that just popped in, it's Bigelow's Mint Melody and the Full Circle Market Organic Earl Grey Black Tea. All right, there we go. And it's relatively pretty dark colored. Definitely picking up the mint. And like I said, Bigelow always foil wraps theirs, which is way better. And they're also less expensive than like Twiglings, which I've had their bagged Earl Grey. It's okay. Definitely better than the Full Circle. Or Full Circle Market Organic. Hello. All right. See, I even got rocks in my fly tying window. Oh, shoot. I got a couple new rocks. I forgot to bring them out. But it'll be alright. So, this is pretty good. It's kind of like, if you warmed up, the, oh, what was that brand that I had the other day? The Pure Leaf. If you, like, warmed it up and steeped it with mint, you're getting kind of a basic tea flavor from the Earl Grey. It's not, like I said, the Full Circle Market organic Earl Grey black tea is not the greatest with the Earl Grey flavor. What's up, Jerry? Thank you for stopping by. How you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas. And you're definitely picking up a lot of that mint that I added, but I probably could have went with 2 packages of mint and 1 tea. Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you. All right. So today we're going to be using rabbit fur dubbing, red. Hairline is the brand. Then hold on, look second. Gonna be making a tube minnow. That's what I call these things. Although it's gonna be a Christmas based colored one. And then I've got the hairline, it's ice dubbing emerald green. Okay, let's get this. Tied up to about the hook. Now we're gonna come back. Oops. You want to try not to nick your thread on the tip there, because then you can cut your thread. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna grab a decent pinch of this dubbing. Gonna try and straighten it out, fold it over. Oh. Hello, Cosmo. What are you doing? Right, so this is gonna have kind of a thin tail. All right. Let's take and tie this on. Get all the way to the end. right. Which with this being thin, it'll make a good cold water jig. Okay, now we are going to take a pinch of the red hairline. And a smaller pinch of the green. We're gonna mix them together. Continue mixing it off camera because it's a little bit easier and it doesn't make the camera go out of weird focus. All right. Pull some thread out. Add a little wax to my line. Reel in a little line. All right. Okay, we're gonna make it to about there. So we're gonna add just some straight red now. Okay. You silly bird, you know there's not much room there. Oh, Cosmo. Cosmo, Cosmo. All right. What's up, Milton? Thank you for stopping by. How you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay. Now that we got the dubbing on, we will take some Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails, paint a wee bit on there. Hello. My nose itches. All right, there we go. Add a little head cement. Get my whip finish done. Put that up. There we go. There you guys go. So you've got the nice transition from where it goes to green, then green and red, then blah 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 blah, then straight to red. So this is my Christmas minnow. I do have red thread and green thread, but I didn't want to take off any add a new thread on. I was running a little short on time. And you can make these things in numerous colors. Normally I do them in one color, one or two color, and I keep it all the same. But I wanted to, since it's almost Christmas time, I wanted to do one in Christmas colors. All right. Hello, how are you doing? Ah. It almost looks like a face. All right. Okay, so what I also like to do is I like to take this as a thing for cleaning a barrel of a firearm. So I like to take and kind of scratch some out. It's a little thin right there, but that's fine. The fish will still go after it. Adds a little bit of character, and it's going to be on the bottom, so that'll be even better that it is thin on the bottom because it'll give a slightly different color, more realistic, I guess. So here's an example of a white and pearl one. This is chartreuse with chartreuse dubbing, the chartreuse ice dubbing. Um, I've caught lots of crappie with them. This is fluorescent purple, and I think it's just, yeah, this one's just straight one color. I've caught bass off of them, crappie, white bass, catfish, flathead catfish, channel catfish. This is just a UV, not whatever I said the first time, fluorescent, I think. They're UV. These are UV ones. This is just straight UV black, I think. Or it might be a black Antron mixed with a little bit of UV black. I can't remember. And this is just a straight Antron kind of silver color. And these things are pretty simple to use. So all you do is you just kind of cast it out in the water. Then it, let me grab one. So you'll, all right. So you'll cast it, it'll land in the water right here with your line, and then it'll just kind of pendulum to where the tip of your rod is. And you just let it do that. You let it sit, maybe jiggle it a little bit, reel it back in, cast it back out, and just go and just let it do that. I found that that's one of the more effective ways that you can use this. You could probably also do it on a float, like if you wanted to go a foot down, just send random numbers. So you'd like throw it out there and it'd go like up under the bobber like that. Then you'd kind of twitch the bobber a little and twitch, and then it'll twitch a little and then it'll rest back. That's another style. I haven't tried that because I don't use that style, but you can do that with any type of jig. See, I've also caught carp off of them, white bass. Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool and interesting to make a holiday one. I wish I had more material in red, but that's all I have. And really, honestly, dubbing's not really made to make tail material out of, but I do because it works on some smaller ones, like these ones I've just showed you. And you can buy these Antron things and little samples like that, and they'll last a long time, which is really cool. Like most of my fly tying stuff I've had for a long time, and I've tied lots of flies with them. But I'm not professional fly tiers, so I don't need to, I don't go through them like somebody who ties 1,000 flies a day. I don't know how many professionals tie a day. If you know any professionals, or if you're professional, that someone that's professional or amateur that sells a lot, like how many flies do you tie a day? I only tie a few a day if I decide to. But I could sell. A lot of people like them and say that they look really good, and I end up giving them away. But I have sold a few, so I guess I need to correct myself. Yes, I have sold, but I don't sell them to like in mass, just rant or coworkers or stuff that ask me for them. I'll sell them to co-workers. Or sometimes, like, my friend's boss will ask for some flies, and I'll tie some up and sell them. Caught fish with them, so that's always cool. Every time I tie flies or give flies to somebody, they catch fish with them. So, yep. And so those are they're just jig heads for tubes. So if you can find a tube jig head, you can, and you do tie, you can make one. Anyways, because I know everyone likes it. Can also be a bell. Yeah, well, that's probably gonna. All right. Everyone who stopped in, I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. You all rock. And once again, I don't have a Christmas hat, but Merry Christmas, everybody. And have a very happy New Year's. Peace and long life, my friends. Good night, Jerry. Thank you very much for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate it.